just left you. We had checked our chickens. Let's go over here and let's move on to sleep and let's go into March. So we can plant some grass. Welcome in, everybody. It's Dragon Slayer. We're here at Ray County, Missouri for the Homestead Challenge. Just moved into March. Let's now let's go ahead and change our keep our clothes that we have on. No eggs as of yet. Let's check this. First off, let's check the stocks. Okay, the bees are starting to produce honey, which is good. Got quite a bit of apples right now. Good. Got a pallet of lettuce, a pallet of strawberries, and a pallet of tomatoes. Do have some slurry going on. So that's good. Let's go over here. Like I said, I wanted to first things first, let's get the grass planted. We can worry about moving things around after I think I want to plant this field down here in grass. And I do want to do the up downs first. Do I have to turn this on? No, it doesn't look like it. So well, maybe I made a mistake about making it so. All right. Think I've got it now. Think I understand how to plant with it. Like I said before in the previous episodes, uh, never have used the steering assist, so it is completely new to me. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm actually starting to really like it. Because we haven't purchased our soil samples yet, we're not getting a good reading on where our nitrogen needs to be. You know what? I think that being said, we're going to get down here to this end down here at this end of this row. We're going to go up and hook up to our trailer. We're going to go get those apples and we're going to sell those apples. Maybe then we can afford the soil sample. Let's see here. We might be able to afford it now. Yeah, we can buy it now. There we go. How is everybody doing today? I myself am doing pretty darn good. I am down here in southern Oklahoma at our DC, and don't have to leave until 7:30 tomorrow morning. So figured it'd be a good time to at least start recording this next episode. And get it partially knocked out. I kind of do want to get a little bit ahead. We can get ahead and I can get more than one episode out a week. I'd be ecstatic. Really do would really like you all to really start liking and commenting on my videos. Don't know why, but YouTube has this thing about the algorithm. The more comments you get, the more likes you get. It puts it out there for more people to see. Oops. I have a great job. I'm not doing this for monetary reasons as far as to make money to supplement my income. I am anything that if I get monetized, anything that I make is going to be donated to a charity that I volunteer for, and it's called the Truckers Christmas Group. And we've been around for quite some time, and what we do is we help provide Christmas in the form of money to deserving truck driving families that at no fault of their own would not be able to have a Christmas. And if you'd like to check it out, know more about them, you can go to tcgo.org and tells you a little bit about us. And what we do. We did open up the nominations October 1st, and today is the 4th. No, the 3rd, excuse me, going into the 3rd. So now, no, it is the night of the 2nd. So yes, tomorrow will be the 3rd, and when this comes out, it'll probably be, I don't know, 6th or the 7th. And if you know of a truck driving family or a trucker family that is really on hard times and won't have a Christmas this year, don't hesitate to go onto that website and nominate that family. And we'll see if maybe we can help them out. But we're going to go ahead and send this into a time lapse real quick. I know we just started the episode, but send this into a time lapse, and when we get done, we'll bring you back, and we'll move on to the next adventure. grass around it. Got a little couple touch-up areas here and there we've got to do, but for the most part, I succeeded in using the steering assist. I'm not 100% proficient at it, but for somebody who normally uses just course play, I think I'm doing pretty good with it. As you can see, we got to come back up this side here. There's quite a bit there that's not filled in, but we'll get it. Out of fertilizer, but I'm not really concerned about it. I'm going to put another application of fertilizer on it anyway. Glad to see that the bees are working now. We almost got our first pallet of honey. Let me look at my notes here. This first year I need, what do I need? 2 pallets of honey. So I should have those by the end of today. All right. Let's hit these spots here on this corner. Make sure we've got her all filled in. Want the most we can get possibly yielded out of this field every time we mow. May not be perfect, but we'll get her as close as possible. Better than what our government can do. Of course, there was only one person in this world who was ever perfect. All right, let's take this up here and let's drop it off. Hook up to this log trailer. And our bale trailer. Switch over to that, drop that there, swing this around. Drop that off. Hook that up. Let's run over here real quick. Want to see something. Fast Bud, he's 12 months old and he can reproduce, and we've got enough to buy him. So let's buy him. Move him over here. So between Fast Bud and um, can we rename her? Is there a way to rename those? No, no way to name them. Not that I can see. Let's go up here and get our apples. No, like I said, this first year, I had to have one pallet of apples. What am I? Must be there's a collision on that heap. Go up here and get these apples. So now all these apples we can sell this year because we've already got the one pallet of apples for ourselves. Should be one more. Oh, that's because it's over there in our area. It's over in our storage. So we only have 9 to sell. I don't like this. All right, now let's go over here and get our these. While we're at it, yeah, I can see our pallet of honey. Now we've got to have 5 pallets of each one of these for this year before we can start selling any of these. This trailer is really getting on my nerves. Maybe it wasn't such a wise idea to. Because the collisions. Let's see here. All right. Bring this up. Shift I. Shift R. Shift I. There we go. Now they're in. Yeah. We're going to have to figure out something else with this trailer. So, let's go get our straw. Go pick that up. Crustu is on episode 4 at the time of this this recording. He's released 4 episodes. and he's come to the conclusion where he's the map. I can't pronounce or can't remember the name of the map he's doing his on, but his is over in Germany. And but he's of the same thought process as I am, that in order to have room to do everything, there's some trees that have got to come out. So because in year number 2, we've got to have oh shoot, lost my notes here. Let me go back to them. In year number 2, we've got to have 10 pallets of bread, 10 pallets of butter, 10 pallets of cheese, 10 pallets of mushrooms. So and 4 pigs. So we got to have a dairy, we've got to have a bakery, we've got to have a grain mill, which means I've got to put a third field in. And that's going to have to go over here by the store. And in order to do that, I'm afraid, well, I'm not afraid. I know exactly what I've got to do. So let's just drop this, turn the tractor off, and let's see here for the first part of it. Winches. Gotta have $8,500, and we don't have that as of right now. First off, let's get rid of that. Let's check the stock tracker. Check our animals now. Well, we can put part of it down. Let's do the construction. And it is a factory. And it's this one right here. Can't tell which side is the input, what side is. Okay, that's the output. So I want it. There we go. All right, what can we do now? Oh, let's see what we got for contracts. Anything that we want to do? Wood transport for 8,000, almost. Stone picking, we don't have a stone picker. There is that deadwood contract up on field 15, which is where we did the last one at. Must be Ben found some more deadwood. This time we could bring that wood back to uh, the industrial sawmill, and we could make quite a bit of money off of it. What do we got? 10 trees he wants done this time? You know what? I think it's worth it. We're going to go ahead and accept it. Well, we don't want this trailer. We want the other trailer. That will give us the ability to buy the winch for an actual more realistic feel of the playthrough. I'd like to get away from having to use super strength and things like that. That was why I was using the auto loading trailers and whatnot. them all cut down. We've got them all loaded. Jump cut to the delivering them to our industrial sawmill. Oh, you better get out of the way, there, dear. Just standing there looking at me. All right. Turn this around where I can see. All right, we got her all loaded in there. See what we've got. Well, first off, we got to collect that from Ben. Let's check our stock here. Got quite a bit there. Almost got a pallet of beams. Almost got a pallet of lawn and a pallet of planks. We do have another pallet of strawberries, tomatoes, and lettuce, but we're going to leave those there. No milk yet. Slurry, almost 1,000, almost 500 liters. We're getting along pretty good. Let's make our way through here. Nope. Stay away from that. Turn it off. I do want to see something. It says that that manure heap isn't sheds, silos, Homestead pig barn. Okay, now we got that. All right. While we're at it, let's just see if by chance that straw blower that I want is on sale. What is the manufacturer of that thing? Teagle. Teagle, 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 Teagle. Teagle, 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 Teagle. Nope, no Teagle. So we might as well go ahead and buy it. We've got time. We'll go up here and I want to look at something real quick. Right control, right shift, and F. Now I think the 3-point is on this side. Could be wrong. Nope. All right, let's check that now. Okay. Let's see something here. Oh, All right, folks. I'm going to call it a day. Forgot. Got to go inside. We'll see you in the month of April. Till then, Dragon Slayer saying, have a good night, good day, whatever it may be. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, please. I beg of you.